Welcome, my friends, to a place where the veil between our world and the next wears terrifyingly thin, where the shadows whisper secrets best left unheard, and the air hangs heavy with the weight of unspeakable horrors. Tonight, we venture deep into the heart of darkness, to places where the sun dares not penetrate, and where every twisted branch and rustle of leaves could signal a presence unseen. We explore 3 haunted forests from which no soul has ever truly returned. If you find yourself questioning the shadows in the corner of your eye, or the strange noises that plague your home at night, turn back now. But if you crave the chilling touch of fear, the unsettling grip of the unknown, then stay with me, and let us begin. Nestled in the southwestern corner of Germany lies a place of ancient beauty and chilling legend, the Black Forest. Its name, Schwarzwald in German, evokes images of impenetrable darkness, of towering pines choking out the sun, their branches clawing at the sky like skeletal fingers. This is a place where fairy tales take on a sinister twist, where the Brothers Grimm found inspiration for their darkest creations. For centuries, locals have whispered of unsettling occurrences within the Black Forest's depths. Travelers speak of an oppressive silence that blankets the woods, broken only by the rustle of unseen creatures and distant echoes. There are tales of those who wandered from the well-worn paths, lured by an unnatural fog, only to be lost forever within the forest's embrace. Some say the forest itself is alive, a malevolent entity that feeds on the fear of the lost and weary. They speak of shadowy figures that stalk the trees, their eyes glowing with an eerie light, and of whispers that seem to seep from the very bark. One of the most enduring legends of the Black Forest is that of the Grossman, a towering, grotesque figure said to haunt the woods. Imagine, if you will, a hulking monstrosity, its body a twisted mockery of a man, its face hidden beneath a wide-brimmed hat. Some say it wields a woodsman's axe, its blade stained with the blood of countless victims. The Grossman preys on those who disrespect the forest, those who dare to venture into its heart with ill intentions. It is said to mimic the voices of loved ones, luring unsuspecting hikers off the path, deeper into the darkness until they are hopelessly lost. Their screams, muffled by the thick trees, are never heard again. But the Grossman is not the only entity said to haunt the Black Forest. There are stories of phantom horsemen galloping through the trees, their spectral steeds leaving trails of fire and brimstone in their wake. Whether these tales are true or merely the product of overactive imaginations, the Black Forest remains a place of undeniable mystery and chilling allure. Its dark history, coupled with the unsettling atmosphere that permeates its ancient trees, continues to draw those seeking a glimpse into the unknown. At the base of Mount Fuji, shrouded in an ethereal mist and cloaked in an oppressive silence, lies Aokigahara, a place whispered about in hushed tones and avoided by even the bravest souls. This is no ordinary forest. This is a place where despair hangs heavy in the air, where the weight of countless tragedies seeps from the very soil. This, my friends, is the suicide forest. Aokigahara is a place of unsettling beauty, its dense canopy of trees blocking out the sun, casting the forest floor in perpetual twilight. The air is thick with the scent of pine needles and damp earth, a cloying aroma that does little to mask the metallic tang of something far more sinister. Legend has it that Aokigahara's tragic reputation stretches back centuries to a time when families, desperate and starving, would lead their elderly and infirm deep into the forest, abandoning them to their fate. Their cries for help, muffled by the thick trees, would go unanswered, their souls left to wander the forest for eternity. Over time, this history of suffering has imbued Aokigahara with a palpable sense of sorrow, a darkness that seems to cling to those who dare to enter. Many who venture into Aokigahara speak of a disorienting effect, a feeling of being watched, of being followed by unseen eyes. Compasses malfunction, their needles spinning wildly, unable to pierce the veil of sadness that hangs over the forest. The very air seems to hum with a low, mournful vibration, as if the forest itself is weeping. There are stories of hikers stumbling upon discarded belongings, remnants of lives tragically cut short. Tents, backpacks, and even cars sit abandoned, their owners vanished without a trace. Some say the forest claims these possessions, absorbing them into its darkness as a grim reminder of the tragedies it has witnessed. Those who have dared to venture deep into Aokigahara speak of a chilling silence, broken only by the rustle of leaves and the occasional snap of a twig underfoot. But some claim to have heard more unsettling sounds, disembodied whispers carried on the wind, phantom footsteps echoing through the trees, and blood-curdling screams that seem to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. Local legends speak of Yurei, vengeful spirits trapped between this world and the next. They are said to wander Aokigahara, their forms twisted by anger and despair, seeking to lure the living into their world of suffering. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, there is an undeniable sense of unease that permeates Aokigahara. Deep in the heart of Transylvania, where the shadows of the Carpathian Mountains fall long and the air crackles with an ancient energy, lies a place shrouded in mystery and fear. A place where the laws of nature seem to bend and break, where time itself twists and turns, and where those who enter often vanish without a trace. This, my friends, is Hoya-Batsu Forest, a place locals call the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. Unlike the serene beauty of the Black Forest or the somber stillness of Aokigahara, Hoya-Batsu assaults the senses with an unsettling energy. The trees, many gnarled and twisted into grotesque shapes, seem to writhe and contort, their branches reaching out like grasping claws. An oppressive silence hangs in the air, broken only by the eerie hum that is said to emanate from the very ground itself. Step into Hoya-Batsu, and you step into a world where the impossible seems not only possible but commonplace. People have reported sudden and drastic changes in temperature, inexplicable electronic malfunctions, and a constant feeling of being watched, of being surrounded by unseen eyes. Many who venture into the forest emerge with strange burns, rashes, or scratches, unable to explain their origin. One of the most enduring mysteries of Hoya-Batsu is the phenomenon of time displacement. Visitors have reported losing hours, even days, within the forest's confines, only to reappear with no memory of where they've been or what they've seen. Some believe the forest is a portal, a gateway to another dimension, or perhaps even another time. Adding to the forest's sinister reputation are the countless stories of unexplained disappearances. People have vanished without a trace, their fates unknown. Locals whisper of a malevolent entity that resides within the forest, a being of pure energy that feeds on the fear and confusion of those who dare to enter its domain. They say it can manipulate time and space, create illusions, and even possess the living, twisting their minds and bodies to its will. One of the most chilling tales from Hoya-Batsu involves a young girl who vanished into the forest, only to reappear 5 years later, wearing the same clothes and appearing no older, yet bearing no memory of the intervening years. Whether these stories are true or merely the product of overactive imaginations, there is no denying the palpable sense of unease that permeates Hoya-Batsu Forest. It is a place where the veil between our world and the unknown seems terrifyingly thin, where the boundaries of reality blur, and where the darkness whispers secrets that are best left unheard. And so we emerge from the darkness, the chilling tales of these haunted forests lingering in our minds like a half-remembered nightmare. If you found yourself captivated by the chilling tales of these haunted forests, if the shadows themselves seem to whisper your name, then join us again soon when we'll delve even deeper into the heart of darkness. Until then, sleep tight if you dare, and remember, sometimes the most terrifying monsters are not the ones we imagine lurking in the shadows, but the ones that reside within us all.